Andrew Mentock for Irish Sports Daily here in Detroit with 2023 Notre Dame quarterback target Dante Moore. Dante, to start, you're in South Bend for a visit for the Cincinnati game. What was that visit like, and how was that game day atmosphere?
So it was great. I mean, I got there a little late overall. I couldn't see like the game. Players walk to the stadium,
Okay.
Go on the field to warm up. I mean, I seen a little bit of the warm up, but I got there a little late because I had driver's training to get my license. So
Oh yeah.
when I got there, it was great. A lot of recruits there like Sonny Styles, Luke Montgomery, Carnell Tate, of course. So it was great seeing them. People in my classes, highly rated just like me. So it's a blessing seeing them. But overall, the atmosphere was just great. The best thing I probably say I got from there was when they scored, they would do push-ups in the crowd.
Yeah.
With the fans up, so it was like a big wave was going on. So that was sweet to me. But overall, the atmosphere was great. A lot of fans. The student section was crazy. I didn't know that many students attend the game. But overall, it was great. I talked to Coach Rees. Talked to Coach Kelly. Everything was great. So I loved it up there.
Yeah, for a small school, they do a pretty good job with the student section. Did you get to hang out with like the coaches and the players afterwards, or?
Yeah, so after the game, so we couldn't go into the locker room because of COVID. So so we stayed outside, in front of the touchdown to Jesus. So we was just sitting there and then talked to Coach Rees. So it was great up there.
Yeah. Do you have a plan for your next visit up there? Have you worked that out at all?
I don't have no plan yet. I'm trying to get me and my tackle down there, Jonathan Slack. He was trying to get us down there because he ain't go down there yet. So we don't have anything planned yet, but it should be coming soon though for sure.
I've heard you had a pretty good relationship with Coach Rees. What's that like getting to know him?
Right. So Coach Rees, he real young. So we both are, we matured, but overall it's just we love joking around, telling each other jokes. But when it comes to talking about football, he's real smart, of course. Great offensive coordinator caller. Great caller for plays. But overall, we love talking to each other. Texting each other, calling each other. Just doing meetings and everything. So overall, it's just great. Just talking to him. So.
Would you say he's one of your better relationships in terms of? With college coaches, or one of the best?
Yeah, so he's really we text each other a lot. We're going up there, show me a lot of respect up there. So overall, he's one of the great coaches right now in the recruiting process. So I really appreciate him.
You mentioned him earlier, but I know you have a pretty good relationship with Carnell Tate.
Yeah.
Wondering if he commits before you do, is that something that might impact your decision? Yeah, I mean, how would that work?
Yeah, so when he put his date out, October 8th, we was texting each other. I'm like, dang, man. I'm like, you come in real early. So after that, I don't know if it was because of family situations or people was talking to him, but I'm actually a little glad that he, changed his date because, we was really talking about, colleges and stuff together. But overall, I mean, that's number one receiver in class I want to play college football with. So, seeing wherever he goes, it's going to probably be a bigger boost to me. If I commit earlier than him, it'll probably be a bigger boost for him. But overall, wherever he goes, I'm going to always be proud of him. But like I say, he's my number one target for sure in college football.
Nice. And what are some other coaches you're that are recruiting you pretty hard and that you're strongly considering?
A lot of coaches are, a lot of down south coaches, a lot of, coaches around my neighborhood. I mean, not around the states, not neighborhood, but around the states. But overall, a lot of them are, recruiting me very hard, and I really appreciate that.
Do you have any other visits lined up this fall?
No, I don't have anything planned yet. I'm just focused on the city championship tomorrow. So, like I said, I'm just locked in for that. But overall, I'll let you guys know.
And so how would you say you've improved overall, maybe during the season and since your sophomore year too?
Probably leadership. That's the main thing I'll pick from it. Arm talent, everything increased, speed increased, but overall, it's just being a leader. My freshman year, I really ain't talked that much because I'm not really a outspoken guy. It's just, a lot of people I play with, like Rashawn Williams, Penny Bone, everybody, I was real quiet and let them lead. But, this year I've been trying to lead the most I can, because leading is going to make the team even better. So if a mistake happens, they're going to lean on my shoulder, see how I'm reacting. But overall, that's the main thing probably, is becoming a better leader.
And when it comes to actually picking a school, what are some of the top things on your list of what's important to you?
Right, it's actually on my phone, but I'm going to go from the top of my head.
You're good.
It's probably most definitely the head coach, how the head coach produces the players, at first, after that is academics, what's the school provided for me after football, because, football doesn't really last for the rest of our lives, but after that, probably academics, and the third is just how the campus is, how enjoyable it is, how many students, how much fun can you have on the campus, but that's probably the main three things.